Hello YouTube, how you doing? This is Keith Kevin Ken. I'm Kevin. It's time again for the knife of the day. And today, it's the discontinued Spyderco Shabaria. That's what I'm calling it, Shabaria. Shabaria. And this is one of Spyderco's ethnic series knives. I told you we're going to go through a lot of those as we go one knife at a time, one day at a time. This is not just a Spyderco series. We're just going through my collection of Spydercos. It's a big one. A lot of older knives, a lot of collectibles. So we're going through that first, then we're going to go through the other 3 Pelican cases of knives. But this is the knife of the day. This is the Shabaria. That's what I'm calling it. This is the Sprint Run version of that. Sprint Run from Spyderco means limited edition. They retool and add something. In this case, they added these wonderful carbon fiber scales. Just perfect, feel great carbon fiber. It's really limited, probably 1,000 plus a couple of hundred or minus a couple of hundred. Once it's sold, it's sold. They do it for collectors, and then you have to get it on the secondary market. I haven't been collecting that long, about 2.5 years. So I got a lot of mine on the secondary market, but lucky enough to get new in the box. The ethnic series, before I go more into this knife, if you haven't seen the other videos, and by the way, I have a playlist of over 40 Knife of the Day videos. The ethnic series is a series on Spyderco that I love. Some people don't like them. I love it. And that's where they take knives that are centuries old from civilizations all around the world. They take them, they study the background, and then they get some great knife makers to make it into a folding knife. A lot of these were fixed blade knives like this knife was. And then they add all of the modern stuff for us so that we could carry it. This knife right here, the Jordan River Valley Nomads used a fixed blade like this one, like the Shabaria, for centuries. And so they used it for agriculture. You could see cutting the weeds, cutting stalks, doing that kind of thing. And of course, for protection. A lot of these ethnic knives are like that. You can just imagine. Get a big pointy thing. Most of them fixed blade because they don't have time to do all of the things that make them folding blades. There's no reason to. And of course, they're for protection and hunting and those sorts of things. And a lot of them for agricultural use as well. So let's talk about this knife. Obviously, it's got curves and shapes all over the place. So let's start with the handle. First of all, it's a Sprint Run. Spyderco, instead of G10, put on this wonderful carbon fiber scales. They are wonderful. It's like a coffin shape or an hourglass shape handle. Stainless steel liners, not skeletonized. It's not all that heavy, 4.2 ounces. It's not all that heavy because that blade is kind of thin. And look at the handle. The liners aren't skeletonized. The entire handle is skeletonized because there's not much to it. The clip is their regular clip, but look at that. It's only right hand tipped down, and that has something to do with the shape. I don't understand about the left hand, but again, a lot of Spyderco's older knives don't have the 4-way clip. I'm sure after a lot of understanding that there's a left-handed market and people will like it up and down and all around. They didn't do this, but it is a unique knife. If you like unique like I do, you'll like this knife. If you don't, you'll go, why would anyone spend their money on that? I don't know about a regular EDC knife. I do know that tactically This is a nice knife. The tip is thick enough, thin entry, it's hollow ground, VG10 steel. It's 3.9 inches, and pretty much all of that is edge. So it goes in real thin. So you can see this is a poker. I made that up. I also like, it's like a sword. It doesn't have a forward choil, but it does have a lot of area up here that you can use. And also, if it is used tactically, you can do this, and like a lot of swords and a lot of knives, protects you from sliding up with this shape. Also, I'll tell you something. I know it looks weird, but when you handle it, this hourglass shape is pretty nice. Right there, it's so comfortable. Look, my fat fingers fit real nice. VG10 steel, 3.9 inch, 4.2 ounces. This, my friends, is the knife of the day. And yes, I'm butchering the name. I'm sorry about that. Century-old fixed blade knife, Shabaria, brought to life for Spyderco's Ethnic series as a folder. I love it in my collection. I think the Ethnic series is something that a modern day knife company committing themselves to is just a wonderful idea. I love it. Feels like I have a piece of history in my hands. And by the way, I did it with a friend, scared the hell out of them. You pull this out of your pocket, they're not thinking centuries old and what a weird shape. They're like, oh my goodness, that looks like a beast, a dangerous beast. There you have it, folks. That is our knife of the day. If you're loving these knives of the day, I'm loving doing it. It gets me into my collection to bring out these knives. Like it. Give me some thumbs. That's telling me to keep doing it. Share it. Let people know we're out there. Don't forget to subscribe. That really helps me. And a lot of you watch these but don't hit that free subscribe button. And turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of the new knives. And Spyderco, they've been coming out with a lot of new knives pretty regularly, but it's gotten quiet a little over the past week. I hope we see some new designs for 2017 coming out. There you have it. Of course, we do this every single day. There's a playlist. We also go check out the pocket dumb deconstruction as well. We've been doing that for over a year now every single day. There's a playlist of those as well. Hey, I appreciate all of you. You take care. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.